Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Extreme Z battle for the Tech LR Super Saiyan Broly. Now this is the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and basically, to cut a long story short, it's actually pretty tough Extreme Z battle. It is int bond of parent and child, and you need to obviously have legendary power active as always as part of like legendary units Extreme Z battles. But this one's, I would say, pretty tough. I think they know how good they've made Broly. Broly hits very hard. Like Broly hits pretty hard considering the fact that he is just an Extreme Z battle. But yeah, so you need to have a pretty interesting team to kind of put together. Now, I would say your best bet is probably a Pure Saiyans Hybrid Saiyans team. If not, you can try just a full powerful comeback team, but you don't have enough LRs to make the powerful comeback team really work too well, because you only really have the Vegeta and you have the Super Saiyan Goku. You can just use Bond the Parent and Child if you have them. So the int Vegeta and Trunks is the Bond of Parent and Child lead. And you can just use them if you have them. It is probably the best call to run them, two of them. I wouldn't actually put them in the first slot because they can take a fair chunk of damage as well. But they are something pretty useful to use. That would then enable you to use a bit more of a diverse team. You could use units like Int Hercule, who's a pretty good tanking unit. You can use obviously Int Future Gohan, who I think would be a pretty solid option. Like, there are definitely some solid instances of units you can use that I'm not using due to my team design. I think also LR Goku is pretty solid here. Like, there's some really good options that I'm still not using by choice. Some of them you can definitely use. If you got the 50% supports, use that. Just in general, like, try to use what you can. Of course, always tweak my teams to what works best for you. This is just a team build that I'm putting together in case you don't have Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta and Trunks, there we go. If you do have Vegeta and Trunks, then, don't worry about it. Just place as many int LR characters as you can in the team. Obviously, we're going to be using a Hybrid Saiyans God Goku. He leads Hybrid Saiyans, Pure Saiyans. It does help us out quite a bit. Whatever team enables us to use the int Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is probably going to be the best team for us, just off the basis of consideration, as he's going to be the unit that's going to carry a lot of the load. Obviously, big damage, but more the tankiness, like having him being able to tank is pretty good. We'll also have the double God Gokus, where possible. So I like to run double God Goku. I don't actually run the Vegeta and Trunks, because the Vegeta and Trunks still take chip damage. So instead I was like, let me just run double God Gokus and kind of trust in the evasion. And that's exactly what I did. So I took God Goku as a friend lead, took him as my lead, and I just trusted in the evasion, and it worked out. It took like 2 attempts, but it did work out pretty well, I would say, overall. Obviously, a big thing is you're just relying on evasion. So outside of Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, you're pretty much relying entirely on evasion, which obviously isn't like a train smash, but it's not 100% ideal, because, you can very easily get caught out. But with that being said, it wasn't too difficult. Ultimately it just came out to 1 or 2 attempts to, kind of get like the good evasion. God Goku is generally quite reliable, so you can use him in the first slot. I put him in the first slot alongside, obviously, Vegeta where possible, and he did fine. I tended to do fine. The Super Saiyan Goku helps because you also have his active skill, which you'll see in the next turn. So Super Saiyan Goku's active skill helps a lot because it can do some damage. This Goku, the support Goku, the SBR, ESBR one, not a great choice. He takes a lot of damage, and when he doesn't dodge, he's pretty useless. So I would probably replace him when I can, or with someone else. Basically, if you want to start improving the team, actually start there. If you've got any other LRs that can replace him, or even just using Vegeta and Trunks and freeing up that slot, probably works out best. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Obviously, was a pretty interesting, I would say pretty interesting battle. Yeah, the big thing is Tech Burly does seem really busted. So I think everyone's excited to see just how good he's going to be overall. I think a lot of players are excited to see, where he goes and how good he's going to be. So I'm one of them. I'm super excited to see how good he is. We'll be taking a look at him later on. But for now, that's how you complete the Extreme Z battle. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, obviously, take care, stay safe. Everything's much appreciated. And yeah, anything more help, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and bye.